This is pretty exciting, right? Being in Fate Grand Order, we got all of our favorite servants that you may or may not know, like Uriel. Uriel's pretty sweet. I like her. She's probably my favorite. We'll just get that out of the way in case any of you want to know. You don't have to ask. She's probably my favorite of the servants that I have right now. Although Kiyohime, she's pretty close. She's pretty close second. I can't say Tamamo because the Neko's not actually mine. She's a support. She's a support character. If you played this game, you might know what you already know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But in case you haven't, let me give you some of the breakdowns. We'll do a little bit of a breakdown here. Let's see. First off, I'm gonna start by using some skills. There we go. Each servant has their own skills. You can even level them up. Let's see. That one's level 2. So I got that one up. I got Kyo's up to level 2 on that one. That one basically boosts, I think it boosts, herd defense. It boosts herd defense. Some servants have a skill that boosts like everybody's defense, but hers just boosts that one. And then, let's see, maybe the Neko has some increase allies. We'll do that one. We'll increase everybody's attack. Because this is actually kind of a harder quest. This is also, you see, we got Pumpkinhead guys here. We got Pumpkin Knight A through C. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. This is part of the Halloween special event. It's pretty cool. I like this. I like the events. I haven't had the game long. But I have been able to play 2 events so far. There was like the battle in New York, and then now we got the Halloween event. And I haven't beat the Halloween one yet, but it's pretty sweet. I'm liking it so far. So you see how we get to pick some cards, and this is where the battle system comes in. In case you haven't got it already, this is a turn-based game. It's pretty cool. I love turn-based games. Classic JRPGs are pretty great. Thinking of Dragoon, Legend of Dragoon, still waiting on that sequel. But we'll keep waiting for now. So let's see. We got different cards here, like Buster cards and Quick cards. There's also a third card called Art cards. Buster cards increase our attack. Quick cards increase our critical gauge, so that on the next turn we'll get like more critical stars. You see down here where I'm tapping? This is our critical gauge. Basically, like our critical, how many critical stars we have. We have 0 right now, but if we were to use like a quick card or some other quick cards, we would get on the next turn some stars down here, and then they would be distributed to like all the cards up here, and they would have a set % chance to do a critical attack, which is like double, triple damage. I don't know the number. It's a lot. It hurts, but we got the Neko here and Kiyo. They like to hit hard with the Buster cards, so we'll go with that, and we'll see if we can't kill a guy here. Hopefully we can kill somebody, cause yeah, but it'd be kind of embarrassing if we couldn't defeat some pumpkins, cause I feel like they're not even really here to fight. They don't really want to fight us. They're just here to hang out and have some fun. They're just here for the festivities. Cause the background, man, the background looks pretty sweet. I know they're enjoying the background. Got pictures of Ellie back there. Elizabeth, she's pretty sweet. And then a big dragon. So yeah, that came out of left field, but we're gonna, we'll deal with it. Let's see if we can charm him. Probably won't work. I think it only works on like males. I know like males, I mean he might be a male dragon, but I think it only works on like humanoid type males. Doesn't matter. Not important. Let's see, what else can we do? Turn invincible. Don't want to do that one. Don't even do that skill. Oh, here's the art card. So see, get the art card. Now there's 2 other big factors that come into play here. When picking your cards, well, I guess there's kind of like 4. There's 2 different types of chains, and then there's also 2 different types. The placement of your cards also matters. So let me try and break that down a little bit. So if we had, say, 3 Kehoe cards, so we only have 2, but if we had 3, then that would be, what's it called? It's a certain type of, that's one of the type of chains. I think it's like I'm going to get this wrong, like hero chain or something like that. We'll call it hero chain. That is totally not what it's called. But then basically when you do that, they'll get an extra attack. They'll get like a 4th attack on the end there. And then the other chain you can do is matching all, like basically matching all the same color, or like quick or art cards or buster cards, basically color. So if we do like do all of these here, and then we did Uriel at the end, then that would be quick cards are more effective. They'll be more effective. They'll be like, I think it's 50%. There'll be like a 50% boost to quick cards. And then the second thing that you want to look out for is which card you pick first and which card you pick last. Whichever card you pick first is going to boost all the other cards in that category, even if they're of a different category. So if I pick Buster, and that's gonna give attack up to all other cards. So even if I pick a quick card next, then it's gonna boost the quick card's attack. Okay, now the last card's important for what you pick because it's gonna get a I think it's like ×2 boost to whatever it is you pick. So if we pick this Buster card last, then Kiyo's going to get a ×2 attack boost with the Buster. If we pick like Uriel's quick card, then Uriel's going to get a ×2 on critical star drop rate. At least to my knowledge. I'm pretty new with the game. A lot of my servants aren't super high rank. I think Uriel is my highest at 60. We mostly rely on support. The support characters like the Neko here. She's gonna pretty much be our heavy hitter. She's pretty much the important one here. But let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll do the quick one. We'll just do that. I like to match whenever possible. See, and when we did that, we instantly got 10 critical stars down here at the bottom. So now on the next turn, we'll get a more set percent chance of getting a critical off, which is definitely useful. Criticals are pretty useful. Some characters are better with criticals than other. Uriel pretty much specializes in her Noble Phantasm, while Kiyohime kind of focuses more on the Buster cards, and Tamamo also is kind of the same thing. But see, look, we got two right here. 100% chance you see up here. 100% chance of doing a critical from those critical stars. So probably want to go with those. We'll do arts first. Arts are definitely important. So that's going to give us an MP bonus. MP is Noble Phantasm. You look down here at the bottom. Everybody has a gauge filling up. That's going to, when that fills up to 100%, we can do our Noble Phantasm. Each character has a different Noble Phantasm. If you watch the show, you know they're pretty important. So I guess we'll go with, I think we'll go with this. We'll go with Quick because Quick isn't going to be super important. The second card doesn't matter for the most part. It does get a slight boost, I think, to whatever it is you pick. So picking that Quick card second, maybe, I think it'll get like, maybe like a 1.5 boost or something like that in dropping critical stars. Not that big of a deal. But since Uriel is all about the art cards, we're going to go ahead and I think we'll pick her art card there for the last. So then the art card's also going to get a boost. It's going to get ×2 boost. At least that's what I think. That's what I think. I don't know the exact numbers. That's like a general range. It might even be ×3. You see there, we got some good criticals going. We did some decent damage to the dragon. He's putting up a pretty good fight. I don't know what those things are. It's like it says drone. It doesn't really look like a drone because I feel like in most cases drones fly, right? I mean, it feels like they should fly. I don't know. Not all drones. I know there's like smaller drones. Hey, there's Hercules. I have the hardest time calling Hercules, which is stupid because I actually really like the animated Hercules movie, but I've been watching too much and playing too much Dragon Ball, and I constantly, without even realizing it, calling him Hercule. I can't even help it. I mean, they even look alike. They both have the same attack power and look alike, so I really can't be blamed for it. So let's go ahead and use Uriel's first skill there. It missed. Usually, Vampirism, it takes down their charge. You see up here, he's got charge building. I'm trying to tap it, but it's bringing up his status menu. He's got two up here. You see, two charge. When that fills up, he'll do his special attack. These are just like fodder enemies, so they don't have a Noble Phantasm, but they do have like a special attack they'll do. It does usually a little bit extra damage, or so it doesn't always have to be an attack. Sometimes it can be like a major buff or some type of heal, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and boost his attack. because he's a berserker. We don't expect him to last very long if he gets hit. And I think that'll do it. Let's go ahead and boost attack. We'll go boosted attack first. He might even finish off the dragon. Not totally sure. And then we'll follow up with... we'll do this, and then we'll switch back. And maybe we can do some damage to the drone. I'm expecting to kill the dragon. Hopefully Tamamo can do it. Yeah, see. Okay, so now, since we killed him, and we picked Hercules as the last guy, we'll switch targets. If we picked Tamamo twice, then she would have kept attacking the dragon. So that's like another thing to watch out for. So if you want to be switching targets, you might have to sacrifice some damage there, because usually you'd want to say you'd want to pick Tamamo's our strongest, so we'd want to pick her all 3 times. But say she's so strong, she attacked the first guy, kills him on the very first attack, then she's stuck, the next 3 attacks, because she's going to get a bonus attack. We picked all 3 cards for her. She's just going to be beating up on that guy, pretty much bullying him to give him his lunch money, give up the lunch money. So let's go with Hercules again. Doesn't matter. We'll go Hercules again, and then Uriel right there at the end. Maybe get her. We'll overcharge her Noble Phantasm a little bit, and hopefully kill this guy. Yeah, he's definitely done. And then we'll move on to the final battle. You see up here we're at 2 of 3. So this is the final battle. I've only ever seen it be up to 3. Only 3 battles. I think that's as high as it can go. From what I can tell, from what I've read online, I think it can only be 3. But I think the enemies per battle can be higher. I think I've seen it higher, But it usually sneaks up on me. I usually ain't paying super close attention when it does happen, so I can't totally confirm that it happens or not. I'm going to go ahead and evade with him, because he's already low on health, and I would like for him to get a little bit more damage in before we run out. So they have their skills. Also, as a master, we have our skills. I'm going to go ahead and use one right here and heal Tamamo, because it doesn't heal a lot, because I'm not super high level, but it does help out. Every bit, every little bit helps out. We also have a evade up here in case we need it later. As you see, Ishtar is here, and she hits pretty hard. So you want to make sure that you're ready to evade if need be when she gets her Noble Phantasm. So we got some good cards lined up here, and I'm not totally sure what I want to do here. I think I will open up with Uriel. It won't do a ton of damage, I don't think, because it is Ishtar and she got a ton of health. But we'll go ahead and we'll do a little bit of damage. We'll follow up with the Neko, and she'll do some pretty good damage there. But if you're going to use a Noble Phantasm, might as well use it on the strongest one. So there you go. There's our first Noble Phantasm, and I forgot to slow it down. There's nothing I can really do about that once we're in the battle, because in her profile, where I've seen her Noble Phantasm like a ton, I have it set to be sped up all the time. So that was it, like at times too. But that's the gist. It don't cut any bits out. That's just it at fast forward. So, but yeah, that is pretty cool. I like hers, and it does. It's a single hitting. It only hits one person. I think it does. Yeah, it says it does more damage to males up here, but it does still do some pretty good damage, and it has a chance to charm if male, and it lowers defense, or no, it lowers attack for 3 turns. So it's pretty good. It's not the best Noble Phantasm, but it makes up for it, because she actually, you see her cards here, she actually charges her Noble Phantasm quite a bit. And depending on the craft essence is basically like equipment you can put on them. And certain equipments do certain things. Like, I could put a craft essence on her, and I have been, that just usually well, not usually, every time she'll start the battle with like 60% charge on the Noble Phantasm. So she's pretty much ready to go. Let's see. We'll boost everybody's attack again. We hit Ishtar for a pretty good bit there. She took a pretty good chunk, but I think I'm going to switch to the pumpkins now. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe I should keep focusing on her. Now, let's see if we can get it. We'll do a hero chain. I'm going to start with the Buster card, because it's going to boost the next 2 cards, which aren't going to do a ton of damage to begin with, which are the quicks. And we'll go ahead and do that and see the brave chain. That's what it's called. And you see when you do a brave chain pick all the cards as the same character. That time it was the Neko. Oh, fair. She's invincible. I gotta really pay attention. I gotta stop talking. I'm not gonna talk anymore. We'll just pay attention. But yeah, when you do a brave chain, you get a 4th attack at the end, which I think it just does like normal damage, but it is, you know, additional damage, so it's nice. It looks like Tamamo's Noble Phantasm you see down here is also. I'm trying to show you where it is. It's down right here. It's at 86, so it's almost there. So Ishtar, you see up here, she's pretty much charged up. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to also turn invincible. It's also going to boost us a little bit. It does all kinds of boosts. We can even look. Let's see. This turn invincible 1 turn, increase critical strength, increase critical star drop rate, MP gauge, or MP gained, debuff resistance, HP recovery amount, all kinds of stuff. But it also says it inflicts stun after 1 turn. That's okay. That's alright. If it blocks the Noble Phantasm, which it will, it's worth it. In the event that Ishtar hits us. Well, her Noble Phantasm actually hits everybody, so it will. So we might lose Uriel here, but that's okay. We'll lose Uriel, and we'll probably lose Hercules. I guess I can evade with Hercules, because he is pretty strong. We'll keep him in the game a little bit longer. And let's see what else we can do. Let's start with a Buster card, Uriel. We'll have her go down swinging. And let's see, we'll then finish off with Tamamo. And this might even be enough to take out Ishtar, and she won't get her Noble Phantasm off, which would be both. It'd be nice and bad, because yeah, okay, I took it out. So yeah, that's both nice and bad. It's nice that she isn't gonna kill us or do significant damage, although we were evading and invincible with 2 of us. But it's also bad because we're not gonna get to see it. I know some of you probably like Ishtar. I'm personally more of a Ren fan. Not really big on Ishtar or Aresh. Not really big on them. Mainly because of their backstory. Their backstory seems awful. It's just like the main thing that happened with Ishtar is she just hated Gilgamesh because he turned her down. And then Aresh, man, oh gosh. She gets sent to the underworld and it just goes downhill from there. So yeah, look, Uriel steps out, but Mary Reed, and then it's Bonnie. I can't remember her other name. What's it? Is it Bonnie? Bonnie? I don't know, but it's Bonnie. I don't know. But yeah, they get to step in, increase critical drop. We'll do that. I probably should have looked and seen if they are even going to get to go this turn. Yeah, it looks like they'll go. We'll start off with Hercules, aka Hercule, aka World Tournament Champion. Oh, hold on a minute. She's got her Noble Phantasm, but she's stunned. I don't know if she can use it. I guess I can click on it and see. It deals significant damage to single enemy. So I guess we'll see if I can use it. She is stunned. Yeah, I can't use it because she's stunned. That's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, and then from here, let's just, I don't even know. We'll build up some critical drop. I think we did activate her skill, Mary's skill, to increase critical drop. So we'll go with that. We'll beat up on this guy a little bit. Hey, look, we even managed to kill him. I think there was a 20% chance we get a critical on that, and we needed that critical to kill that guy. So I wasn't even expecting to kill that guy. Alright, so we should be able to use her Noble Phantasm, which is Goddess Love Paracel, which I'm sure is it's awesome. I think I've seen it before, but I don't remember. So we'll go first with that. This dude's going to die. It don't even matter what we pick. But we'll go ahead and do a Brave Chain anyway, with arts, and then we'll finish off with a Buster. We won't get that far. I'm pretty sure this dude's dead as dicks, like right now. Yep, see over there how it says overkill up here? That's how you know he was dead. when an enemy is dead and you keep hitting them, it will say overkill. You can still get critical drops from them and stuff like that, so, you know, it's not all bad to keep punching on them. You know, punch some critical stars out of them. So there you go. There was a first mission done. That was like a little bit above mid-tier difficult mission. Ishtar can kind of be a little bit of a pain. My recommendation would be to go for her first. It does feel bad to knock her out first, because you feel like you should save her for last as the big bad. But it probably is best to take her out early before she gets that Noble Phantasm off. As you saw, we killed her the same turn she was loading that Noble Phantasm. So yeah, I would recommend taking her out first. Alright. Battle number 2. First round. So yeah, I switched it up. We're on a beach now. I got us out of the haunted Halloween castle. I wanted to do this quest because this is the last quest I think was level 40, so this one's level 60, and it's a little bit harder. It's still not too bad. Especially we got Lancelot here helping us out, and he's pretty sweet. He does pretty good. He's also going to mesh well with the Minotaur, Astrus. I like Astrus a lot for 2 reasons. Number 1, Minotaur, that's pretty sweet. The Labyrinth, he's pretty cool. He also has got a pretty sweet looking design. Number 2, Astrus, the main antagonist of Races V, Felicity, Sumeragi. So yeah, obviously I got some mad respect for him. And then we got Billy in here. Billy the Kid. I love Billy. Billy's pretty sweet. I like his design too. Also mainly because they were going, I don't know if you can tell, it's a little bit more obvious when you listen to his voice. I think they were going for an Astolfo vibe. I think they were going for that. I think that's what they were in for. So, let's go ahead. We'll do some increases here. Lancelot's pretty sweet. And this is only going to get better because I've done this quest already today. This is just a daily quest. No spoilers here. Just, you know, they pick every day. They pick enemies from a certain class at random. This is the Saber class. So that's why it's going to get better, if that gives you any hints on who the final boss is and why this is going to be pretty epic once we get there. So we go ahead, we're going to boost. That boosted his attack, boosted his defense. This just boosts critical strength, but we don't have any critical strength right now. You see we're at 0 down here. I think this, yeah, increases critical drop rate. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn those on. Lancelot's skills, I don't feel like compliment him very well. He only has 1 quick star, or 1 quick card. The rest are busters, and that makes sense because he is a berserker. Berserkers are usually about raw strength and buster cards. So I feel like it's weird that both of his skills revolve around criticals. I don't know if there's something I'm missing there. I mean, you can still get critical stars from everything, especially if you you pick the first card as a critical or as a quick card like that. But I'm gonna stick with power, and we're gonna go like that. We'll pick Billy second, and then since Lancelot likes quick so much, we'll go ahead. We'll throw a quick in there. I picked Billy because I want to see him in action. He is effective. He is effective against sabers. That's something I should show after we finish this little fight right here. I'll show you that there is like, it's kind of like Pokemon. They got like super effective. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
So everybody's like super effective. You know, we got different classes are effective against other classes. Where do you see it? I think it's menu. Yeah, up here. You see up here. The triangle. There's basically 2 different types of main triangles, and you got like all kinds of other stuff going on with like shielders and avengers and then foreigners. I don't know. It's too much for me, but at least they got the lines here that help out. So you know, basically sabers are weak to archers, or archers, and archers are weak to lancers. Lancers weak to sabers. And then you got the same thing over here with riders, casters, and assassins. Now the thing about berserkers is they're effective against everyone. That's what the line is going on here, but it also goes to both ways because they're weak to everyone also. And then with the shielder over here, shielders like Mash is on the team. I don't know if she's going to get in on this because I put her at the end of the roster, so everyone else would have to die. But they're not weak or effective to anyone, so they're like the exact opposite of berserkers. And then the other one I know off the top of my head is the ruler class up here. Rulers, I think, are not effective against anyone, but also they take less damage from everyone. So there's that. That was just your quick overview of that. And let's go all out on this guy with Billy, just because I like Billy so much. We'll start with arts, and then we'll finish off with some quicks. I'm hoping that we can build up his Noble Phantasm. We get to see that, because his Noble Phantasm is pretty cool, too. I like it. It's short, it's simple, but I like it. Also, his attacks. I really like his attacks. His attacks are pretty cool. He's jumping around, swinging that revolver, the 6-shooter. We took out Mr. Krabs. You know, rip Krabs, but that's okay. He can always go back to the Krusty Krab. He doesn't have to be a fighter. He just does it for fun on the weekends, to be honest. I mean, he makes plenty of money. So let's go ape on this guy's Lancelot, I guess. I mean, what else are we going to do? Actually, we might go last with Billy, try and get him charged up. But we might as well try and critical this guy as best we can. So let's do that. I could have did a Brave Chain with Lancelot, and that would be really cool to see. But I'm also... Oh, dang, I'm an idiot. I totally should have done that. I totally forgot that Lancelot would have killed that guy. And then Billy, man, he never would have even got a chance. So we got some Amazons here. We're closing in on Wonder Woman territory. And that is the first and last time I'll be referencing that movie. So, okay, let's see. Let's start off. I don't think we've seen Astrus in battle or fight anyone yet, have we? Maybe we have. Maybe at the very beginning. I think we threw everyone at the first guy. I don't really remember. And then, let's see. We'll go with Billy, and we'll finish off with Lancelot. Lancelot is so cool. He was probably the coolest looking character in Fate Zero. Whoever did his design, like, nailed it. His armor is super sweet. Pretty cool. He's definitely one of the coolest berserkers, if not the coolest berserker. I'm having a hard time thinking of someone cooler. I can think of someone hotter, like Frankenstein, but I can't think of anyone cooler. Oh, I didn't even realize we had a shadow servant here. I can't tell who that is. They all are, like, actual servants. These are just, like, weaker versions of them. I can't quite tell who that one is. Man, I really want to go all out with Billy again just because how cool it is. But I probably should kill this guy, so we'll go Berserker first. Then we'll try and get a little bit of critical there. Maybe that 10% we'll get a critical. And then Billy can build up his MP gauge there at the end a little bit. So yeah, that dude's definitely dead. 9,000 damage, didn't stand a chance. Can you imagine hit the Amazon woman over here? She'd be dead instantly. She wouldn't even know what hit her. So also you see we're resistant. They're all sabers. Everyone in this, all the enemies in this mission are sabers. So Billy's resistant since he's an archer. But obviously Astrus and Lancelot are berserkers, so they're weak against everything. I've heard the term glass cannon thrown around a lot for them, and I'd say that's accurate. That's definitely accurate. Okay, let's start off with Lancelot. He'll probably kill the queen, the Amazon queen, and then I guess we'll follow up with Astrus, and hopefully with his attack power, you know, being boosted with the Buster cards and him specializing in Buster, he can take out the little side Amazon there. That's the Amazon Queen's little side piece. Oh my god. Just barely survived. Good thing she didn't hit Lancelot. She might have been able to... Oh, I was jinxing it. I jinxed it a little bit there. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll heal him up. We'll heal him up, and I'll apply some evade to him. That's not a ton of heal, but that's okay. We're going into the final battle, and maybe he'll get a little bit of damage off. I guess we'll try and build up critical a little bit. Doesn't matter. I mean, no matter what we hit her with, she's going to die. Hopefully, yeah, she'll drop a few critical stars. Looks like a little bit there. Just a little bit. And we'll couple it with Billy. Billy has a skill to drop some stars instantly. Final battle. There you go. We got Saber. And then I think... What's her name again? Alteria. I don't know that one, but I want to say that Siegfried's. Is that Siegfried's? Is it Siegfried's girlfriend? I can't really remember. I feel like I want to say... I was struggling saying her name, because I feel like my mouth wants to say Alteria. But she's not Alteria, because that's Alteria. I don't know. Alteria. I don't know. We'll go ahead, we'll boost our attack before we get killed by Alteria. King Arthur. Boost our defense here a little bit. Let's go ahead and just use all of our skills in case someone goes down. Lancelot's pretty hurt, man. He's pretty hurt. But I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll do okay. I got us, you know, I got us covered. In case someone goes down, I got us another ace in the hole to come in. Don't even worry about it. So let's start off with Buster, and let's boost his MP, and then we'll finish off with Lancelot. So there you go. Hopefully we can do a little bit of damage here. Super effective, but only 9,000. Barely even saw her health bar move. She does have a ton of health, but that's okay. I'm sure we can handle it. I probably should have used Evade maybe on Lancelot, have him last a little bit longer, but that's okay. I think that's it. That's all their attacks. How did he live? Look, he's only got 10% health down here. I keep trying to show y'all, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I think, yeah, his Noble Phantasm is level 1, so it wouldn't help to charge. I was going to use this skill with charge with Noble Phantasm. If you have it above level 1, you can keep on charging it and it'll do additional damage. See, it even says up here, effects increase with overcharge. But I've never gotten another Billy, and you need another Billy to fuse with this Billy to increase Billy's Noble Phantasm. That's how all the servants work. So there's nothing I can really do about that. So we'll go ahead and we'll do his Noble Phantasm. Let's see, I'll go ahead and I'll apply Evade. I might regret it, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply Evade to Lancelot. I want him to do more damage before he gets out of here. Which sucks because they're not giving us any Lancelot cards. We'll go the critical. I think we'll go the critical route. We'll try and build up some criticals. He is invincible this round, so maybe next round we'll get some good criticals going, and he'll be able to maybe get some critical attacks going. So we'll go ahead and we'll see. At least we'll get to see Billy's Noble Phantasm, the Thunderer. See, 2,000, that's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I mean, we're getting there. Lancelot, you know, he does a ton of damage. You know, every little bit helps. There goes Astris. Astris almost always dies every fight. I'm even surprised he lasted this long, to be honest. Because he, like I said, he's Berserker, and he's also he's not the strongest Berserker. There we go, Gilgamesh. That was my ace in the hole I was talking about. So we'll go ahead, we'll boost allies. Hopefully we can get some Gilgamesh. I didn't look down there. We got Gilgamesh. We do not have any or I was going to say Lancelot. We don't have any Lancelot. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, they don't want to give us Lancelot cards, which is going to suck. We got one Lancelot card, one Gilgamesh card. We'll just go with it. We'll just go with it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to boost Lancelot, even though he only has one attack. I'm going to boost him. And then we'll see. We'll start off with Billy, because that's going to give an attack boost to everybody. Then we'll go with Gilgamesh. Maybe he'll get that 8% critical off. It's not going to do a ton. Then we'll finish with Lancelot, and hopefully he'll get that 60% critical with his attack boost, and he'll be able to do some pretty good damage. But we'll see. We'll see. There's Gilgamesh's attack. I like his chains. There we go. That's what I wanted. 37,000. That's pretty good. Billy's down, but that's okay. He did a pretty good job. He lasted a pretty long time. Gilgamesh is also archer, so he's resistant. There goes Lancelot. Sad to see him go. Sad to see him go. He was definitely our strongest guy. But, you know, we're not out of this yet. We still got Mary and Bonnie. And then there's Mesh coming in. She'll be able to boost us in the defense department, which is really nice. I don't remember what Mary's is. Something critical related. I think increased critical drop, which I guess we'll go ahead and do. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. What's Gilgamesh's cards again? Yeah, he does have 2 busters. I feel like they're being really stingy with the busters, since half his card is busters and half his card is arts. But they keep giving us the one quick card that he has. So yeah, they're being really bad about that. We'll go ahead and we'll do Mash, even though she doesn't do a ton of damage, because we'll go first because she is busters, so she'll boost the strength of the other busters, or of the other cards. So now we just have to pick who goes next. Definitely not Mash. Not gonna pick her. I guess we'll do Gilgamesh again, and then hopefully maybe Mary can get that 50% critical. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Since they're both quick cards, it doesn't matter which one went second or third. Then the boost isn't going to make a difference. Gilgamesh there, even being resistant, he's taking some serious hits. Critical miss. Don't see that very often. They're charging up them noble phantasms though. But that's okay. I'm sure we can, we'll find a way. There we go. There's those boosters, or the busters we wanted. Now I got to make a big decision here. Oh, definitely don't want to forget the invincibility. Let's go ahead and make him invincible. He's also going to gain a little bit MP. Now the big decision here is the busters. Do I want to do all busters or all Gilgamesh? Because I can't do both. I would probably do the Brave Chain. We'll get an extra attack in there. We'll start with the 70 attack boost, I think. Then do this one. That might be bad, but I want to finish with, I think, Art. Maybe I can get the... Nah, his Noble Phantasm's too far off. So we'll start with Buster, then do Art, finish off with this one. Hopefully he'll get the ×2 bonus there with that third Buster. Hopefully we'll get the critical off. That would be really nice. But hey, we'll see. Saber puts up a good fight, man. You're not guaranteed to win whenever you go up against Saber. Hopefully we get this critical. There we go. That was some good damage. And he's going to get the 4th attack also. Which is, he's super effective. Because, like I said, he's Archer. And effective against Sabers. But it's going to take a few more rounds of damage. At least we get to see their Noble Phantasm, which is pretty sweet. We're going to get to see both of them. Probably going to kill us, but, you know, it'd be cool to look at. So yeah, we lost Mary. I think we also lost Mash, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't mind to lose to Saber. Also, there's another thing I could do. If everybody went down, I could use a command seal and revive all of us. I'm not going to do that, but if I really wanted to win the battle, I could do that. So yeah, at least Mash went down doing what she does best, which is making one person invincible. So like he just blocked all kinds of damage there, which is really nice. He blocked 2 Noble Phantasms and then a follow-up attack by Alteri. I've never heard anyone say her name. How am I supposed to know how to say it? At least we can spam his cards now. Let's see, what does his Noble Phantasm do? I think it deals heavy damage to all servants. I think I might I'll go ahead and I'll use a command so that we get to see it. We'll increase one person, the only person we got, to fill his Noble Phantasm gauge. Now every day it resets, you'll get another command seal, so you might as well use one per day. So we'll go ahead and we'll get to use his command spell or his command seal, or we'll use a command seal and we'll use his Noble Phantasm. So we'll get to use that. Might even want to use it last. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, we might use it last. We'll boost that. We'll start with Buster and then use it last. I think using it last, it'll get the ×2 boost since it's on the end. That's also a Brave Chain. Since he's only the last one, all his cards are going to be him, so he's going to get that 4th attack. Now, this might actually turn it around for us depending on how much that Noble Phantasm does. I would say that for sure... Yeah, Arthur's down. I'm hoping his Noble Phantasm will be enough to take out Altera. Well, if nothing else, it definitely killed the frame rate. So it looks like it didn't take her down, but we do still... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, you know, she'll get her attack off, but we still have a ton of health and resistant. But it looks like, you know, I forgot about his hidden ability, which is doing a ton of damage with his 4th attack card. His 4th attack card does a lot of hits. It does a lot of damage. So yeah, there you go. The power of Gilgamesh prevails. It basically won it for us. Man, gotta be careful when picking a Berserker as your support guy. They'll do a ton of damage, but in some of these longer fights, it can kind of hurt you because by the end, they're going to be pretty much done with. But I wanted to take the plunge and do it because I knew who was at the end of this fight. I knew it was King Arthur, and I thought it'd be cool to do King Arthur, and then evil Lancelot. We'll do like a Fate Zero recreation on the beach. Spoilers, sorry. So yeah, I mean we did it. We only used one command, so like I said, you might as well use one, per day if you feel like you need it, because you'll give you another command still each day, and you can't get more than 3. So if you're not using at least one per day and you have 3 already, then you're pretty much wasting. So there you go. There's that. All right. So this will be the final battle. I don't know who's at the end of this. This is just another daily quest, but I don't know who it is. I had to do at least one. Though this is level 40, so it's probably the easiest quest I think we've done yet. Or no, maybe Ishtar is also level 40, so it'll be kind of around that area. But yeah, I wasn't this support character Hakusai. Love Hakusai, but this person is on my friends list. So you see down here, their Noble Phantasm's grayed out. We'll be at a little bit of a disadvantage if things get hairy. We won't be able to use Hakusai's Noble Phantasm, but I mean that's okay. That's okay, right? We'll find our way around it. I did put Mary up at front this time and switched out some of the other servants just to keep it fresh. Mary's probably the weakest servant I got, I think, because she's the only one not max level, I think. Or not full, it's as high as level as they could be at the moment. None of my servants are like max level. Like I said, Uriel's level 60, but that's just as high as I can get her right now. Need a lot of materials to be leveling up these servants, but let's go ahead and get into it, not worry about that. Let's see, what cards do we got here? Well, it's not looking crazy, to be honest. This isn't looking super great. I guess we'll just, let's see, what does this one do? Increase art card effectiveness. That's not going to be very useful at all, because her art card, like I said, we can't use her Noble Phantasm. Decrease target's defense. So that one would be pretty good. Maybe we'll go ahead and we'll use that one. These guys do have some pretty good health. I didn't even realize. Also, bonus effect art card. I thought that decreased target enemy's defense. Didn't look like it did that. When attacking with your own... Oh, when attacking with art cards. Okay, well, at least it'll make her art cards a little bit viable, I guess. We'll boost his MP gain there a little bit. Darius. I like Darius. I don't know anything about Darius. I think he's Egyptian. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know anything about Darius. I like him, though, because he's pretty cool looking. But other than that, I don't know anything about Darius. Let's do this. We'll boost her critical star gain. And then we'll put a quick card in the middle for her, since it doesn't matter a ton. Then we'll go last with Hakusai's Buster. If anything else, I'm expecting her to at least pack a punch at level 100. Also, her name, by the way, is not Hakusai. Hakusai is actually the little black squid that's, I think it's technically her dad. Oh, well, there went Darius. He didn't last very long. Didn't see that coming at all. But, yeah, I can't remember her real name, which sucks because she's like one of my favorites too. I'd use my phone to look it up, but I'm using my phone to play this game, so I can't do that. Also, Mary took a super big hit, man. We're probably guaranteed to lose at this one. That would be classic for me too, because anytime I do a Let's Play, I always do horribly. But yeah, this was like a mystery daily quest, so I didn't know anything. I've never played it, and I don't know, it didn't give me an outline. Like the last one, the outline, even if I didn't already play it, the outline was Saber, so like everybody's going to be Saber. This one, I guess, is just a mishmash of all kinds, which at the moment is Lancer, which is, not super great, and also Berserker. Might even focus on the Berserker. Might do better with that. I want to start with Hakusai, then we'll switch up. I don't want to do a Brave Chain because I want to kill some guys. So hopefully we can switch up and we'll take out this guy and maybe the next guy because Hakusai does a lot of damage. Hopefully Gilgamesh, he is effective too, so hopefully he can finish that guy off. Yeah, and then with this guy in the front only having 9,000, hopefully Hakusai can finish him off too. She does pack a punch, which is what we were expecting. That's what we brought her along for. Dang, man, those Lancers though. Oh gosh, now they're gonna be stingy with the art cards here. Let's see, we'll boost art cards. We'll go Hakusai first, then we'll finish off with Maria. And hopefully maybe we can build Maria's Noble Phantasm a little bit. Dang, man, that dude is super resilient. Yeah, Lancers and Sabers or Lancers and Archers are kind of my weakness. I don't really have anything to go up against them, because I don't have any sabers, and I don't have any good lancers to go up against archers. So, oh yeah, and I put Medea in because I like Medea. Medea, at least my Medea, it sucks. I think if you leveled her up a pretty good bit, she'd do good, but alright, so we got Medea in here. She's already got her Noble Phantasm. That is probably, like, if I was able to level her Noble Phantasm up, that would be where her viability comes in, because she could do a ton of damage with that. As is, I think hers is only at level, oh, it's level 2. I thought I was going to say no, level 1. But it is single hitting, and it doesn't do a ton of damage. But I imagine at level 5, that would, it would help out a lot. You don't expect a ton out of her, because I think she's only a 3-star servant, so not a big deal. But, it is what it is. I might even go ahead and use it. We'll just go ahead and use it. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe Hakusai will be able to finish this guy off. And then we'll finish with some critical. Maybe we'll get some critical. I really didn't know who to pick for the last person. Medea, since the guy isn't resistant to caster, or maybe pick Gilgamesh because he does more damage even though he's resistant to Archer. I really didn't know. Probably would have been Gilgamesh, even though he's resistant. I don't know. Maybe Gilgamesh could still do more damage than Medea. I wasn't looking at the numbers there. So we got more Lancer and Berserker, which sucks. I really want to take out that Lancer. That Lancer, man. I hate them. We'll go ahead and we'll do the Noble Phantasm on them and maybe hopefully take them out. That would be very useful. And then, let's see, we'll switch up with Gilgamesh and we'll finish it off with Hakusai. Hopefully we can kill one guy here. I mean, we're throwing out a Noble Phantasm and we got some Buster out there. See, look, only 13,000. That's not a lot for a Noble Phantasm. Dang, man, this dude is taking some hits for us all to be effective against him. At least Hakusai got the critical, I guess. But yeah, if this keeps up, man, it's gonna come down to Hakusai. Which is, hey man, that's when you're the strongest. When there's only one person left on the field, you get all the cards you want. Hey, we'll see. Man, sometimes it does look bad in the beginning, but I always try to remember that it isn't over until it's over. We're doing really bad right now, though, because we're super weak to that Lancer with Gilgamesh here being an archer. We'll start with Busters. Dang, I don't know. I'm going to try and take out the Lancer. He's resistant, but hopefully Hakusai going we'll go Buster first, which is going to boost all Buster cards you see up here, boosting Busters. And then we'll put Hakusai last, and hopefully that will be enough to kill him. Let's see how much damage Gilgamesh can do. Not probably a lot. Yeah, being resistant, that wasn't a ton. And let's see how much she can do not being resistant. That was about the same. I don't know, maybe. There was a few 900s in there. I think maybe Gilgamesh even did more damage being resistant. That's just how little damage Medea does. That was a good critical there. Alright, what's this thing do at 10? Oh yeah, we'll keep spamming that using art cards. I think it says it lowers their defense. Switch it. I think maybe we can even read more about it in the status. Reduce target enemy's defense when attacking with arcs. Yeah, that's pretty much what it says on the 10. So let's start with Buster again. That's going to boost attack power for all the cards. And I guess we'll do critical. Maybe we get some critical stars, and then we'll go Hakusai again. We almost killed him last time, so I'm hoping to definitely kill him this time. See, like, even being resistant, that was definitely more damage than what Medea was doing. Medea's pretty much only good. Alright, finally we took him out. Medea's only good at spamming Noble Phantasm. That's pretty much it. Luckily, Hakusai is really standing in there. She's standing tall in that really amazing, really fantastic looking dress. Look, this dude's got his Noble Phantasm ready to go up here. Not a Noble Phantasm, his ultimate attack. So if we're lucky, we'll kill him. Let's start with Buster, and then the second card be boosted by, I think, 1.5 or maybe something like that. I don't know. But we're going to get an overall booster to the Busters. And then, let's see, we'll finish with Hakusai with 3 Buster cards. And Gilgamesh, looking like he might get a critical. Hopefully we'll kill this guy. 3,000, that was pretty good damage. Dude does have a ton of health. There was that critical we were looking for. And Hakusai does a ton of damage. So hopefully this just takes him out. Those paintbrushes pack a punch. You wouldn't think it, but they do. Alright, so that was a real dodgy second battle. We're doing good. We're going into the final round. And look, hey, look at this. This isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. At least there's no more Lancers. And then there's no Servant. There's no Servant to fight on this one. It's just fodder, guys. There is a high level 50 Assassin. Assassins, I think, are good against casters, if I remember. So, no, maybe not. No, it's the other way around. Casters are good against Assassins. Assassins are good against Riders, then? So Riders would be good against... So we're not weak to anyone, is basically what I'm trying to say. At least I don't think, looking over it here. Yeah, nah. We'll focus on the Assassin, I guess, first, since he's got the most health. We'll try and take him out. We're not going to get a Noble Phantasm off with Hakusai. So what we might as well do is we'll do a Brave Chain, and we'll just boost her attack, and hopefully take this guy out. That would be really good to knock the most strongest guy out first. Basically knocking out the ringleader. So we'll do a Brave Chain. We'll start off with Buster, and then we'll finish with an Art, and hopefully lower his defense if he does live. But I don't know, man. Hakusai does so much damage, I don't expect him to live. Especially with Brave Chain. Dang, son! Ah, yeah, this is overkill for sure. We're just bullying this kid at this point. Just give us the lunch money and go home, dude. The fourth attack. I like her attacks. They look pretty cool. I wish she did use, since this is like the ult version of Hakusai, I wish she did use more tentacles. I'm not super into tentacles, but I feel like it would go better with her character, because the ult version is really into tentacles. And it's weird because you got the Abigail ult. She is, if you ever see her in action, she does go full on tentacle. So I feel like it would just be good for both of them to do tentacle, but they don't, but whatever. I mean, it had nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I don't mind either way. Alright, so let's start off with Buster again, and we'll finish with Buster. Do a Brave Chain, and this dude's definitely dead, and this fight's as good as done. I was nervous after that second battle, because it looked like we were taking some serious hits, and these guys weren't about to let up. But since they don't have a servant here to back them up in the final fight, you know, it's just basically Hakusai bullying kids. She's just pushing kids off bikes and drinking lots of punch at this point. But at least we can see her Brave Chain, which looks awesome. I like her Brave Chain. It's pretty cool looking. But yeah, this dude, he doesn't have a chance. Caster, man, he ain't doing nothing. What's Caster? Assassin. Yeah, we don't even have any assassins here, so yeah. Not gonna do... Oh, that is kind of a shame. I never did show off Jack the Ripper. But hey, it ain't up to me, man. Whatever support characters come up, I pick them. But yeah, we never did get to see Jack the Ripper, which is one of my favorites. Love Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper and Mordred. Man, if I do a second one, would definitely remind me to do them too. We gotta do them too, because those two are awesome. So let's start off with Gilgamesh. He'll probably get that. If he doesn't get that critical with the 90% up there, I'm gonna have to slap him around. So then we'll do, I guess, Arts, and then finish off with Hakusai. Get an additional critical rate drop in the event that he doesn't die here. I'm kind of expecting him to die. Gilgamesh, I don't know if you noticed, he don't like to take prisoners, and any of the ults are all about that too. Oh, that was a pretty cool one. I don't know if I've seen that attack, where she sends out Hakusai. Dang, man, what is her real name? Can't remember her real name. Everybody always calls her Hakusai. That's not her name though. That's the squid's name. Let's go ahead and evade just for fun. This dude's done. It's done. He's over. Let's just go ahead and evade. We're just having fun now. Let's see. Let's see if Medea can do something, right? We'll start with Medea. See if she can't do anything. We'll give her a little bit of time to shine. Finish it off with Hakusai. This dude's done here. Yeah, I really do like Medea. I like the design. I like her story arc in Stay Night. I like it. I like almost everything about her. She's not my favorite. She's not close to my favorite. But I do like her. I think she's pretty cool. She's a pretty cool villain. But man, I just can't get her to do anything significant in a battle. You think that rule breaker, it kind of makes sense too if you've seen the show. The rule breaker is not really about damage either. It's just about breaking the rules. That's all it is. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, of course I'm going to send a friend request Hakusai. What are you, insane? So yeah, maybe next time we'll be able to use Hakusai's ultimate. We'll see. Nothing's set in stone though, so I can't make promises. But there's our quest reward. We get the prisms, 4 prisms for the shop. I'm not going to go into that. That's basically just special currency in case you want special items from the shop. You know, I'm not gonna go into all that junk. That's not what you're here for. Here, we'll look at it. There you go. That's what you're looking at for prisms. You know, you got all kinds of stuff here. If you want the Astolfo outfit, you're gonna have to wait a while. That's all I'm saying. You're just gonna have to wait a while. But yeah, there you go. That was Fate Go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.